Managing money doesn't have to feel overwhelming. In this video, we'll break down how to create a monthly budget that actually works, covering categories, tracking your spending, and adjusting your plan based on real financial goals. If you're ready to take control of your money and build smarter habits, stay tuned. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more practical money tips. Creating a monthly budget is one of the most powerful financial tools you can use. Yet many people avoid it because it feels overwhelming or abandon it after a few weeks because the plan doesn't reflect their actual lifestyle. A budget that truly works is not about restriction. It's about building a realistic and flexible system that adapts to your income, habits, and financial goals. Below is a step-by-step breakdown of how to create a monthly budget that you can actually stick with, along with explanations of categories, real-life adjustments, and strategies to keep you motivated. Point 10. Learn from common mistakes and keep moving forward. One of the reasons many people abandon their budget is because they make mistakes early on and treat them as failures. Overspending 1 month, forgetting to track an expense, or setting unrealistic limits can make budgeting feel impossible. In reality, these mistakes are part of the learning process. The most common budgeting errors include being overly strict, ignoring irregular expenses, failing to track spending consistently, or focusing only on the present while ignoring long-term goals. Another frequent issue is giving up after a single bad month. A budget is not meant to be perfect, it is meant to improve over time. When mistakes happen, see them as information that can help you adjust, not as signs that you should quit. Point 9. Stay consistent and motivated. Consistency is what transforms budgeting from a temporary experiment into a long-term lifestyle. Reviewing your budget weekly helps you stay on track, even if it only takes 10 minutes. Celebrating small wins, such as paying off a bill, saving an extra amount, or successfully sticking to a spending plan, keeps you motivated. The most important part is remembering your why. Are you budgeting for peace of mind, financial independence, or to provide security for your family? Keeping that motivation front and center will remind you why the process matters. And remember, no one follows a budget perfectly. Slip-ups are normal, but what makes the difference is your commitment to try again each month. Point 8. Use technology and automation to stay on track. Budgeting is much easier today than it was in the past because technology can do much of the heavy lifting. Apps such as Mint, Inab, and EveryDollar automatically track your spending and categorize it, showing you real-time insights into your habits. Banks also offer alerts that warn you when you approach your spending limits. Automating savings and debt payments ensures that your priorities are met without depending on daily willpower. When you set automatic transfers into your savings account, for example, you treat saving like a non-negotiable bill that always gets paid. These tools not only save time but also reduce the mental stress of budgeting. Point 7. Build flexibility into your budget. Budgets that are too rigid almost always fail. Life is unpredictable, and a financial plan that cannot adjust to unexpected expenses or opportunities quickly becomes frustrating. To create a budget that works long-term, include flexibility. A small personal or fun money category allows you to enjoy yourself without guilt. Sinking funds for irregular expenses such as car repairs, vacations, or holidays prevent those costs from catching you off guard. A buffer for unexpected spending also keeps you from feeling like your plan is ruined every time something unplanned occurs. A flexible budget is sustainable because it adapts to reality instead of fighting against it. Point 6. Adjust based on real spending patterns. One of the most important things to remember is that your first budget will never be perfect. Many people underestimate what they truly spend in categories like groceries or transportation. The key is to review your budget at the end of each month and compare your actual spending with your plan numbers. If you consistently spend more in one area, increase that category and reduce another. If you consistently spend less, redirect the extra money towards savings or debt repayment. Adjustments are not failures but refinements. A budget is a living document that evolves with your life. Point 5. Align your budget with financial goals. A budget is only truly useful if it reflects what matters most to you. Without clear goals, your budget is just a list of numbers. Think about your priorities. Do you want to pay off debt? save for a down payment on a house, build an emergency fund, or invest for retirement. Once you know your goals, design your budget around them. For example, if debt freedom is your top priority, then your plan should channel extra funds toward debt repayment, even if it means cutting back in other areas temporarily. When your budget aligns with your goals, it stops feeling like a restriction and becomes a tool for achieving your dreams. Point 4. Break down your budget into categories. A strong budget requires clear categories that mirror your real life. Housing, utilities, transportation, food, healthcare, debt repayment, savings, personal spending, entertainment, and miscellaneous expenses all need to be considered. Housing usually consumes the largest share of income, while utilities and transportation follow. Food can easily take more than you expect if you frequently eat out. Debt payments and savings should be treated as priorities, while personal and entertainment categories are smaller but still important for balance. Including a miscellaneous or buffer category ensures that small surprises do not throw off your plan. These categories form the skeleton of your budget, giving structure to your spending. Point 3. Choose a budgeting method that fits you. Not every budgeting style works for everyone, which is why you need to pick the approach that suits your personality. The 50 by 30 by 20 rule is simple and effective for people who prefer general guidelines. Zero-based budgeting is more detailed and gives you complete control because every dollar is assigned a task. The envelope system works well for people who like physical cash limits, while priority-based budgeting is ideal for those who want to direct money first toward their most important goals. The method is not as important as your willingness to follow it. The best budget is the one you can actually stick with month after month. Point 2. Track your income and spending. A realistic budget starts with knowing exactly how much money you have and where it goes. Begin with your net income, the money you actually take home after taxes and deductions. Add up all sources, including side hustles, freelance work, or rental income. Then track your expenses for at least a month. You can do this by writing them down, using a spreadsheet, or letting an app do it for you. The point is to be honest. Many people are shocked when they see how much money disappears into small, daily habits. Without this knowledge, any budget you create will be based on guesswork and will quickly collapse. Point 1. Understand why budgeting matters. At the heart of it all, budgeting matters because it gives you control. It brings clarity to your financial life, showing you exactly where your money is going. It prepares you for the unexpected by ensuring you always have something set aside for emergencies. It creates freedom because instead of worrying about whether you can afford something, you will know in advance whether it fits within your plan. Most importantly, it helps you achieve your goals, whether that is financial independence, reducing debt, or saving for a dream. A budget that actually works is not about depriving yourself. It is about building a financial map that guides you towards stability, security, and success. Creating a budget isn't about restriction, it's about freedom. Once you know where your money is going, you can focus on what truly matters. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss more personal finance strategies. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.